We're live. We're live. All right, guys. This is Livestream Daily Blow, and this is another day. A blessed day, and another day to learn, another day to have fun. Depending on the vibe. So yeah, today's Thursdays and Thursdays are all about family. Thursdays is about learning about family, understanding more about family. Understanding the various themes. Surrounding family. The context of family, and a whole lot. So begin today's name by the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Excuse me. All right. For your joining us, you're welcome. Shout out to you all, the 1 million viewers viewing this right now. Yeah. Amen. Bless up. So, yeah, this is family. And our topic for today is family influence on emotional intelligence. Family influence on emotional intelligence. Now, I don't see that something like too big or probably the statement is too big. Now, when I say family influence on emotional intelligence, it's just probably how family affect, the way of life of the members of the family emotionally. How like the environment, within a family or the relationship within a family shapes, the members of the family, their ability to understand, manage and express emotions. Some of us probably or we don't know how to express our emotions or don't know how to express our feelings, or most of us, not most, yeah, some of us we don't know how to react. Some of us, when we're being or when love is being shown to us, we don't know the right way to react. And some of us, when like kindness is being shown to us, we feel, oh, this is a different kind of love. Or some may be just very much kind to you and maybe like, is this person in love with me? Probably because all these things starts from your development stages. You start from the early years of your life. You start from the early years of probably your teenage age or your childhood age. That's when you have to learn all these things. That's why family play a huge role to society. I mean, because how family would definitely like influence the individuals of this family. That's how these individuals will go out there to relate to other individuals of different families. And if every individual of specific family, is being trained how to manage their emotions, how to understand their emotions, and how to express their emotions, definitely, really and truly, everybody be able to vibe with everybody on a very healthy scale, healthy level. And we don't know anything like toxic vibe, toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, toxicity. Nah, we know nothing like that because everyone is being brought up in a home of love or in an environment that expressing love and expressing emotions, understanding and managing emotions is being allowed. You understand? Movie short videos. Hi, okay. Hi, brother. What's good? Welcome, man. You're welcome. So, family influences, the emotions of every member or emotions of an individual because the way you grow will determine how your life will definitely unfold. That, bro, thank God, we can learn things, we can relearn and we can unlearn things. But cool shades, unlimited drip. Thanks, Freya. You're welcome, Freya. Normally, we can learn things, we can relearn and we can unlearn. But then, for a huge part of your life, the way you like understand feelings and emotions, the way you manage feelings and emotions, and the way you express these feelings and emotions are clearly dependent or determined by what you see around you or by your family or by your parents. That's why parents play a huge role, in the kind of values they instill in their words or their children. Parents now, I mean, guardians included or caregivers, whoever has, either children or, taking care of children. And so they have a huge role to play in instilling values and instilling, positive vibe in these children and positive vibe in everybody. Now I'm saying parent, but I'm also talking to us as well because as an individual, you should have a positive vibe because definitely and surely in a few years from now or this year or next year, most of us will be married. You get so as individuals, you're meant to portray positive vibes so that you can instill these positive vibes and values to your children as well. So moving on, I was just like giving a preface. So moving on, family influence on emotional intelligence. In a layman words or vaguely, how family affects emotional intelligence or how family play a role, in impacting or affecting how the children of a family or the members of a family react to emotions, how they manage their emotions, how they understand, and how they express themselves. You understand? So this refers to how the environment and relationships within a family shape a person's ability to understand, number one, manage, number two, and express emotions. This influence is crucial in the early years of development, and this extends throughout life, because the core at where it's at its core, it's at the early stages or your early years of life or the early stage of life. This is when that's like the best time for you to learn everything you meant to learn. Now, emotional intelligence refers to, number one, ability to understand. Now, before you can react to an emotion, you would have to understand it first. Before you can react to a scenario, you would have to understand the scenario first. Before you can react to someone either pissing you off or react to someone behaving a type of way to you or in a kind of manner or in a sort of manner towards you, you have to understand the situation first. You have to understand, okay, wait, where is this person coming from? Where is the angle in this? Why is this person reacting like this towards me? What have I done? Have I offended this person? So you have to understand, you have to put yourself in the person's shoes. So that's where empathy comes in. And empathy is better learned when you know it from childhood, but it's not too late to learn empathy while growing. That's why change is constant. And you can learn, relearn, and unlearn things like I earlier said. So you can always learn empathy. So understanding feelings or understanding emotions is the first, because you are meant to be able to put yourself in the other person's shoes to understand, okay, why is this person reacting like this? Okay, what's the basis of our emotions? What's the basis of his emotions? If you're in a relationship, it could be like, okay, why is my baby behaving this way? Have I done something wrong? Did I do something to offend her? Did I do something unknowingly? Did I step on her toes? Did I, you have to be constructive about your reactions. You have to be constructive about your emotions. That's why the number one is understanding. The number two is manage. Now, probably you've analyzed the situation, probably you've analyzed the scenario, probably you've analyzed the circumstances, probably you've done a critical analysis based on the person's view or the person's opinions or the person's perspective, and you've probably put yourself in the person's shoes and you've done self-analysis also, and like, okay, probably this person's reactions are valid or this person's reaction is valid. Now, how you would have reacted and even you didn't understand the situation will be different from how you react now that you understand the situation, understand the reason why this person is reacting this way, or this person is heating up this way. Now you'll be able to manage your feelings or manage your reactions. That's that management comes second, then express. Now, number one, you've understood the scenario, you've understood the situation, and also from the person's point of view, or your family members or your parents, you get me, or parents understanding their children's point of view, because sometimes, mostly in African homes, parents neglect the feelings of their children. They just feel 100% whatever they say stands, or whatever they tell the children to do stands. It doesn't work that way, parents. It has to be a healthy atmosphere. It has to be a healthy background, and it has to be a healthy home, because for a child, being able to control his feelings, being able to understand his feelings and emotions and manage them as well, they have to learn these things from the family, or rather from the parents. And if parents don't give room for expression, if parents don't give room for open and honest communication, there's no way. If parents always and all time just want to shush the kids or just tell the kids to shut up, or don't want to hear where the kids are coming from, or probably their view on the situation, they wouldn't understand their children properly, and their children wouldn't have time, to create that family relationship or bonding with their parents as well. So, parents, you have to be careful. And we intending to be parents or growing, some, like I said, sometime soon, all of us, we're gonna be parents, or we're gonna be married, or we're gonna be in a relationship. These are things you're meant to learn, because it has to be a healthy atmosphere so that you can create bond with your children, so that you can be your children's first friend, and your children will be able to relate and tell you everything and anything. Understand? So the first is understanding the emotions, understanding the scenario, understanding the situation. There comes the management. After the management, there comes the expression. Now you've understood the situation. Now you've done the analysis and you're able to manage yourself not to react the way you would have reacted when you didn't understand it. Now you'll be able to express yourself. Now, expressing yourself, you will definitely do it in the form of empathy, because you understood where this person is coming from. And now, probably you realize, even if you're not at fault, but the fact that this person thought you did something that offended him or her, you'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know this offended you, or I didn't know this would make you react this way. It wasn't intentional, and I'm sorry. Or I wasn't aware. I'm sorry. So that's why sometimes just I'm sorry can go a long way. Just I'm sorry can do a lot good. Just I'm sorry can make someone reconsider, um, yeah, reactions. Just I'm sorry can make someone reconsider even committing suicide. Just I see you, I feel you, I hear you. Can give someone see a different like understanding of the world. Can give someone a different understanding of a scenario. Can just someone may be very much peace and just tell the person, I hear you, bro. I feel you, bro, and I'm sorry, bro. Just see, just that. Even if this person was ranting and ranting, ranting and hitting up, this person will just be as calm as cool water because now you probably didn't say anything much, but just tell the person, bro, I hear you. Yo, I feel you, I see you. And I'm sorry you felt this way, and I'm sorry you had to go through. It wasn't intentional. Bro, that alone, can make the situation calm. And these are things that parents are meant to learn. Hi, Chipken. Bro, give me some advice for success. Bro, right now I'm talking about family, but then emotional intelligence works. Let me try this emotional intelligence. Today is not about family, but notwithstanding, success is based on your mindset, you get, because positivity is everything in life, but it's not really easy to be positive. But what do you have to lose? Do you really rather be negative than be positive? Would you rather play a bet on yourself on making it, or play a bet on yourself or not putting an effort to at all? So success is what you think success is. If you feel success is attainable, definitely and truly success is attainable. If you feel success is unattainable, that's the mindset you've created for yourself. That is the world you've created for yourself. But now we're created not to be limited. We're created without limits. We're created in the image and likeness of God. If God can create the world in just 6 days, and he rested on the seventh day and looked at what he has created, and it was like he was very pleased with what he has created. Come on, if he can do that in 7 days, we can do much more, because now we have a lifetime and now we all have purpose. But today is not about purpose, but I will be going into that. So success is what you think success is. Success is what you feel success is. You are created to be successful. You are created to be great, because he said go and dominate. So him telling us to go and dominate. So definitely and truly, we're meant to go out there, and get what is out there for us. So, bro, the best advice I would say I can give you about success is go and get what you want to get, because the only thing that can limit yourself is you. The only thing that can limit you from getting what you want to get is you. So whatever you feel, and the only thing that can make you like feel success is unattainable is when you're scared of failing. Now, failure doesn't make you a failure. Failing has also just made you realize that, okay, I can't really get it this way. Or failure has made you realize that, okay, this is not the right way to get it. Or failure has made you realize that, okay, yeah, there are three ways you can achieve this, but two ways are not really the correct way, but this is the correct way. So failing is a part of the process. Failing is a part of life, and it's just like challenge. Challenges are what makes life meaningful. If life is without challenges, you wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't feel so hyped up when you like pass an exam. You wouldn't feel so hyped up when you like gets admitted into higher institution, or you pass the common entrance and get admitted into a school. You wouldn't feel hyped up when you like you get employed, like you got interview was successful, you're employed. So challenges are what make life meaningful. So success is attainable. Success is everly attainable. It's just what you feel or what you think or what you see success as. So see yourself as a success. Because when you see yourself as a success, your life unravels, your life unfolds, and everything tends to align with how you see yourself. That's why the mind is our greatest tool, and our imagination is our greatest form of sight, not just our eyes, because a man can be blind but then he can imagine a lot of things about his life. A man can be blind but can imagine himself being the wealthiest man on earth, and you see ideas all of a sudden coming into his head, and he's selling these ideas, or he's calling people, a group of persons, and say, okay, let's start up this company. So our greatest form of sight is not our eyes, instead it's our imagination. And our greatest form of success is not our work or our effort, but our mind. So, bro, the greatest form of success, or the greatest advice I can give you, is that go and be successful, bro. Go and get what you want to get, because whatever you want to get is based on how you want to get it and how you see yourself. If you see yourself as a success, you will definitely be a success, because everything you do will definitely work towards you being successful and to help you being consistent, because one of the ways to being successful is being consistent. When you are consistent, it's easier to be committed to what you're chasing. When you are consistent, it's easier to be committed to what you want to achieve. When you're consistent, it's easier to keep putting in the effort, even if it seems like you're not moving. But then it's part of the process. It's better to be steady than stagnant. It's better to be steady than doing nothing at all. It's better to be steady than just thinking, oh, for life try more. I wish I had, I wish I had, I wish I had. It's better to be steady than having regrets. It's better to try it and realize that okay, it didn't work well than regretting why you didn't try it. So bro, the advice I can give you about being successful is just go. Whatever you want to do, go and do it. Just get out there, do what pleases you, your passion, do what makes you happy, do what makes you at peace or give you peace, and come on, you'll definitely be successful. But habits from your head and from your mind. See yourself as a success and see yourself as successful, and you will definitely achieve what you want to achieve. It may take time, but it's part of the process. It may take a while, but it's part of the process. It's what is building you. So when you become successful, you will still have that discipline, and you still have and you still have that character. There's some persons that just skyrocket to the top, and you see them crushing down. That doesn't mean they skyrocketed wrongly, but because they didn't have the discipline or the character. So it may seem so far, but then, like I said, be consistent and cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle, because it will help you stay on top or help you stay elated when it seems like, bro, nothing is happening. That gratitude mindset to help you. So success is achievable, and first and mostly and majorly is by your mindset, bro, and it's what you see yourself and what you imagine for yourself. That's what you'll be. So bless up, bro. Let me get back to our topic for today. Hi, Techno Raid. Hello, Black Guy. Was good, man. Hi, Taby. What's up? I'm good, Taby. Hope you're good too. You're welcome. So today is Thursdays, and Thursdays are all about family, and today's topic is family influence on emotional intelligence. So I just like digressed. So moving on. Hi, Billin. Oh, thanks, bro. Bless up, bless up, bless up. I'm happy I could, say one or two things. I appreciate you. Probably one of these days I'll like focus on success as a topic by God's grace. It's God that giveth wisdom. So I will focus on success one of these days. So I was talking about how family influence emotional intelligence, how family influence emotions. Hi, Camelia. You're welcome. You're Brazilian. Hi, you're welcome. Bless up, Camelia. So now, modeling emotional behavior. This is one of the criteria how family can influence emotional intelligence. Number one is modeling emotional behavior, and this is on the parents. You understand? So parents and caregivers are the first emotional role models. So as a parent, the best thing or the best feeling you can have in this life is being is being rather the first role model of your children. When your children have you as their role model, when your children have you as their mentor, even if they may have other mentors out there, but once they have you as their first role model, just believe in me that you've made it. Like you are the best parent on earth. Like you've hit the jackpot. You know what it means for your children to have you or see you as a role model. That is, your path or their path is being directed by how you've taught them, or the values you've instilled in them, or the learning you've passed on them, or the words of knowledge, the wisdom that you've passed on them. So you being a role model to your kids are like the best thing it can ever be as a parent, because now it also affects their emotional behavior. So because if you teach them right and you treat them right and you teach them how to understand emotions, how to manage their emotions, and how to express their emotions in the right way as possible, they would not deviate from that path. That's just how it is. Even in the Bible, we tell you that teach a child the way he will grow, and when he's old, he will never depart from it, or he will not depart from it. So parents and caregivers are the first emotional role models, because children observe and imitate how their parents behave. Children observe and imitate how their family members express and regulate emotions. So some of us, you see us most times becoming or overly like angry or aggressive, or don't know how to manage our emotions or feelings. This is because, like I said, mostly in African homes, because I'm a Nigerian and I'm an African. Nigeria is in Africa, precisely West Africa. mostly growing up, it wasn't like a norm, like a general thing or a normal thing for like parents and children to like have that very, very, very tight bond. And you wouldn't see parents and children, vibing. Children, we didn't have, that hearsay, that room to be able to express ourselves freely, because if you do something and you want to come on, would you keep quiet? If you try to, if it's not Kuboko, it's slap or pancreas, you shall collect. So that was the way we grew up, and we didn't have much time. Now, instead of we being best friends to our parents or be able to tell our parents these things, now we had respect for them, but the respect was more clouded by fear, because we don't want to collect slap, we don't want to collect cane, we don't want to collect beating. So we end up going outside, to tell our friends about, bro, see what I'm going through, or see this and that, see this and that. That's sometimes in African home, it's like harder for a female child to like tell the mom when she just like started her period or seeing her period and stuff. That's like puberty stage, and probably she started seeing her period and stuff. It may probably be hard for a female child to be able to confide in a parent, because there's no room for that emotional expression. There's no room for that open and honest communication for the parent to teach the children, sex education and all about all these. So parents, you can do better. And we growing also, because definitely we'll soon be parents. These are things you are meant to learn, modeling emotional behavior and modeling behaviors in all ramifications, because now the focus is on emotional intelligence, because that's its topic. But I'm saying, as a parent, you should be the first role model to your children. And we upcoming very soon, we're going to be parents. These are things we should learn so that we can be first models of our children. For example, if a parent handles stress calmly, the child may learn to approach their emotions in a similar way or in the same way. If the parents are pissed and they just shout at the children, they call them and be like, okay, what is the problem? Okay, why did you do this? Okay, I understand you wanted to go out to play with your friends, but you wouldn't have hurt your friend, or you wouldn't have done this. Next time, don't do it again, because it's not your right way, and you may hurt your friend and they wouldn't want to be friends with you again. That type of way, and now you've created like a bond and an understanding with your child. And now your child will come to you next time and be like, okay, Dad, can I do this? Mom, can I do this? If I do this, would that be hurting my friend? Now, you see, you make them more inquisitive to want to ask you questions next time, so they will know the right things to do and the things not to do. So building a safe, open, and honest atmosphere in the family would help, instill values and this emotional behavior in the children. And so, hi, I don't really know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but you're welcome. Hi, hope you're good. So yeah, if a parent handles stress calmly, the child may learn to approach their emotions in a similar way. In the other hand, negative behaviors such as frequent outbursts, like I just said, if the child just does something wrong, the next reaction you're just shouting, next reaction you're slapping, bro, that may affect the child's emotional ability to connect with other people. And now the child may learn something like this, and you can see the child unhealthy emotional responses. And when a child learns unhealthy emotional responses, when the child is out there or socializing sorry, with his friends or her friends, they wouldn't know how to, and they may lose a sense of identity or a sense of themselves, because they'll be trying to limit how they react. So it won't be as if they are like different, or they are like weird, or they are like strange, that kind of piece. So parents, you can do better, and we also we can learn, so that when we are parents, we can be very good role models to our children. Number two is communication and emotional expression. Now, the way families communicate affects emotional intelligence. Like I said, most times or mostly in African homes, communication is just one sided, from the parents to the children. Don't do this, don't go outside, your food is there. When you come back from school, lock the gates, stay here, do this. Daddy, I want to play my friend, keep quiet. So most communication, it's usually one sided, one sided, one sided, one sided. But for more open, like atmosphere, and for more effective, instilling of values, families are meant to portray or portray a communicative kind of vibe. And open and supportive communication fosters emotional awareness and expression. When the atmosphere that the parent create for the children is a safe space, is an emotional space, an open space for the children to be able to dialogue with their parents. it will be open, and there will be a more awareness of their emotions and expressions of their emotions. So families that encourage talking about feelings help children to articulate and understand their feelings better than families that just like parents that just shut down or shush their children from reacting or explaining their feelings or expressing themselves. Understand? So helps children understand their feelings better, enhancing empathy. Excuse me, sorry. It helps children understand their emotions better, and it enhances empathy and it enhances emotional regulation. In contrast, emotionally dismissive environment, that is parents that don't create an open space or a safe space for the children to like portray their feelings or express themselves, can hinder emotional growth. And when emotional growth is hindered, it will definitely affect the kid or affect the child when the child is a lot older, or when the child, has grown, or when the child is in his youth stage. And that's why I see some of us, we can't really socialize with people out there. When we're out, be like, I don't know how to talk to this guy, I don't know how to talk to this girl, I just wanna go home. I just wanna go inside, I just wanna be by myself. They wanna be by themselves. This doesn't mean they don't wanna socialize, but they don't know how to. They wanna vibe, they wanna play around, they wanna, vibe with everybody, but they don't know how to. This is because they didn't learn how to growing up. This is because the atmosphere they had, their family or their parents created wasn't open. It wasn't communicative. It wasn't an end to end communication. It was just one sided, and that's all. But parents, we can do better. We can create an atmosphere for children to articulate and understand feelings better, because it enhances empathy and it enhances emotional regulation. So that's it for communication and emotional expression. The next one is emotional validation. Validation, yes, because where a child's emotions are acknowledged, it helps the child build confidence in emotional expressions. Not this one that as a parent, your child comes to you and be like, I don't really know if I can go out today. I'm feeling some type of way, and parent, the next thing you go without even asking the child, how are you feeling? Did you eat this or what happened to you? You just go, don't tell me nonsense. You must go out. You must go to school. You must go. You must follow this one. You must do this. Yeah, ask the child why the child is telling you that they can't do this. For the child coming to you to let you know that I don't know if I can go. I don't really feel good. You should ask the child. That's why there has to be, or they have to be, an open and honest communicative space for emotional expression. But when there's none, the child will be able to validate his or her emotion, because they feel whenever they tell you this or whenever they tell you how they're feeling, their feelings will definitely be invalidated, or they'll be shushed upon or shushed off. So understand, where a child's emotions are acknowledged, it helps the child build confidence. It helps the child understand himself or herself better. It helps the child build his self identity, and it helps build confidence in emotional expression. And family members show that they value and understand each other's emotions. It promotes emotional intelligence. Children who feel validated are better at managing their emotions and empathizing with others than those whose feelings are invalidated. Those whose feelings are like regarded as it's not necessary. There's a type of family, there's some parents that the children meet them and express themselves, and they'll be like, "That's your business. What I've told you, that's what you do. What I've told you, that's what stands." No, it doesn't work that way. Parents, we can do better. When your children or when your words express themselves to you, it's left to you to understand where they are coming from, and give either a form of advice or a form of counsel, instead of just enforcing or compelling them to do what you want them to do. No, it doesn't work that way. That way it may hinder their confidence, or it may disrupt their confidence, or may disrupt them feeling a type of way, and they feel they are not worthy or they are not worth it when they are outside. It may reduce their confidence level as well. So parents, you have to be better, or you have to do better. We have to learn. So when we are parents, we'll do better and create a safe space for our children, because it promotes emotional intelligence as well. And children who feel validated are better at managing their emotions and empathizing with others. Number four is attachment and security. Secure attachment is formed through consistent emotional support. You know, there's some persons that they grew up and they have trust issues. They don't have trust issues because they don't know how to trust people. They have trust issues because they didn't learn this growing up. You understand? Argue. No, I'm not, bro. They have trust issues because they didn't learn this growing up. You get attachments and everything. Secure attachment is meant to be learnt in the family, and it's meant to be learnt growing up or from a tender age, because it is formed through consistent emotional support. When children get emotional support from their family, when children get emotional support from their parents, when family gets emotional support from each other, it creates a form of attachment. And it's not just an attachment, it's a secure attachment. That way it can create a form of trust, and it can lay the foundation for emotional intelligence as well, because a child with secure attachment learns to trust others and manage their emotions effectively. But a child without a secure attachment, or who doesn't even have an idea of what secure attachment is, will be hard for them to trust other people, or be hard for them to manage their emotions or express themselves or explain themselves effectively. So this secure base allows for healthier emotional development and relationships. You can see that there's a lot embedded in emotional intelligence and how family can affect emotional intelligence of family members, or how parents can affect the emotional intelligence of their children. You understand? So that's for attachment and security. Another one is conflict resolution. You know, there's some persons that no matter what you're telling them, or even if they are wrong, they wouldn't agree with you that they are wrong, because they don't know how to, resolve conflicts. Yeah, but families that model constructive conflict resolution teach children that emotions can be managed positively. There are some persons that when they are pissed, nothing you want to tell them and nothing you can tell them is what is in their minds that they will do. Is what they have registered in their heart. If they tell you that, bro, see, let me catch you. Eh, I'll finish you. See, there's nothing you want to do. If like beg them from now till next week, what they've told you that they'll do to you, that's what they'll do to you. This is because they didn't learn emotional management growing up. You know, there was not a space, there was not an atmosphere for them to learn emotional management in the family, or learn emotional management at home, or learn emotional management from their parents, or learn constructive emotional management and validation and expression and understanding and management from the family or from the parents. That's why families that model constructive conflict resolution teach children that emotions can be managed positively, emotions can be expressed positively, and emotions can be transferred positively. You understand? Because approaching disagreements with calm discussion and problem solving helps children develop emotional regulation skills. So, parents, these are the things you have to instill in your children. You know how to manage, their emotions. Whenever the siblings are arguing, or whenever the siblings are quarreling, you can call them and say, "Okay, see, you sit down here. You sit down here. Now, what is the problem?" And when this one tells his part, this one tells his part, like, okay, see, you're not meant to react this way. He's your elder brother. You're not meant to react this way, even if he's not your elder brother, he's your brother. Even if he's not your brother, you guys are siblings. Even if you guys are not siblings, you guys are human beings. And human beings are not meant to be shouting, shouting, shouting like animals. When we have mouth to talk and we can engage in dialogue, that way you've taught them that dialogue first before reaction, or dialogue first before use of violence, or dialogue first before reacting aggressively. That way, now, whenever they are quarreling, or whenever they are engaging in a disagreement or misunderstanding, this one can say, okay, wait, let us take a couple of minutes to sit down and address this issue. Okay, this is why I did what I did. Why did you what you do? Why did you do what you did rather? And this one explains, okay, I'm sorry for doing this. I didn't know it would make you react this way. And the other person be like, okay, I'm sorry for doing this. I didn't understand where you were coming from. And that way, they've resolved the issue and there's no conflict and everything is settled and stuff. But now, if parents weren't there, or if their parents didn't engage them in conflict resolution skills, or conflict resolution on how to, influence their emotional aspect, or learn conflict resolution as a power of emotional intelligence, siblings may fight with each other any small thing. This one has blown No, no, please, I can remember growing up, my parents taught us all these things, but children will always be children. What to watch on the television, Jackie Chan, that's the time you want to practice it on your brother. You fly from the couch. You fly from the couch. So it was children being children. But then whenever our parents come back home, oh yeah, come and kneel down here. You come and kneel down here. What happened? That's how I explain. This is how I explain. So, as parents, it's your duty, to teach your children conflict resolution skills because it will help them growing up and to help them in the future and to affect also and make a huge impact to their emotional intelligence. You get because, like I said, it also helps problem solving skills. Like developing emotional regulation skills as well. Conversely, or on the opposite side, unresolved or aggressive conflict can teach negative emotional behaviors. Now, when parents doesn't teach or don't teach their children how to manage conflict or constructive conflict resolution, it can affect a child and it can affect a child emotionally as well because the child may never really understand what is happening or how to react to other people or how to express their feelings when they are pissed. And their first or quick resolution may be violence, which is not the right way. So that's it for how families influence emotional intelligence. In summary, family influences emotional intelligence by providing early examples of emotional behavior. And this emotional behavior encompasses a lot of things like, fostering communication, offering emotional validation, creating secure attachment, and teaching conflict resolution. So if you just join us now and you didn't get anything throughout today or today's session, get this. Family influences emotional intelligence by providing early examples of emotional behavior, that is how to react, and behaviors that are meant to be learned or portrayed emotionally, fostering communication, that is open and honest communication, and creating a safe space for family members to communicate and talk to each other and understand each other and express each other's feelings. Emotional validation, that is often emotional validation, that is validating everybody's feelings. Is right for everybody to feel the way they are feeling. No one's feeling is um unnecessary, or no one's feeling is smaller than anyone, or no one's feeling is more minute. No, validate everybody's feeling. That is emotional validation, and it's right for every member of the family to feel this way, but then teach them the right way to react and the right way to manage and express their feelings. Also, creating secure attachment because it helps in their future or their dealings in the future, because they will learn trust management and they will learn how to trust others and how to work with others cooperatively and in love and with open-heartedness as well. And it also teaches conflict resolution. So these are the ways family can influence emotional intelligence. So if as an individual you don't really know how to resolve conflicts, in a proper way, it's not too late to learn. If you're if you're a youngster or you're a youth, you don't really know how to communicate and express yourself emotionally positively well, it's not too late to learn, because you can unlearn the bad vibes, or you can unlearn the ones you knew that aren't the right way, and learn the right way. And if you knew the right way and you forgot about it or you dropped it, it's not too late to relearn it. Because it shapes you as a human. It shapes you, as a human in the society. It shapes your impact towards other people. It shapes your dealings and relationships with other people. It shapes your family, the family you're gonna build. Because sometimes we all have our own family. So learning how to be, a right individual, learning how to express yourself as an individual beautifully, learning how to communicate rightly, learning how to manage, understand, and express your emotions would help you as an individual and help you as a family and help to instill these values as well to your children, because family influences emotional intelligence, and family plays a huge role in impacting, or rather creating or building character or discipline or the life of the family members or the life of individuals. That's why family is the most constructive or the strongest unit of a society, because family determines how a society would be, or how a community would be, and at large how a country will be, and at the most large how the world will be. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's session. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So this is Thursdays, and Thursdays all about family, and this is family influence on emotional intelligence. Wherever you're watching from, this is me saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is me giving you a VPIP shout out. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate you. Tomorrow is Friday, and Friday is all about fun. So come through tomorrow. Tomorrow we may have a guest, or tomorrow may just be music and vibes, or tomorrow may just be music and fun, or tomorrow may just be music and AMA, that is Ask Me Anything, or tomorrow may just be music and question and answer sessions. Wherever it is, please come through tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. on my channel, because I do this every day, and this is live stream daily tab up, and I can't do this without you guys, because I can't be speaking to myself alone, and I can't just be talking when you guys aren't there. It's more fun when it's like interactive, and when people are commenting, and I know people are listening, and I know, yes, I'm impacting life. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. God bless you. One love, one love, one love. If it's night where you are right now, it's night where I am. Have a good night. Sleep good. Sleep, pleasantly. Sleep like a baby and wake up like a giant. If it's morning where you are, come on, go out and excel. Come on, go out and dominate. And may favor and may lines fall in pleasant places for you. If it's afternoon where you are, stay calm, stay collected, stay chasing, and stay hydrated. And do not forget to cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Do not forget to practice gratitude. It's not really easy, and sometimes you may forget, but do not take the little things and the little blessings of life. That, in fact, don't reason any blessings as little, because if you count all these things, they count and they make for the most. So try to practice gratitude as a lifestyle, because it keeps you on check, and it stays and it keeps you being grateful, to God, and helps you stay positive. And gratitude opens channels for more blessings, more breakthrough. Keeps you going, and helps you recognize the good things around you, the good things happening to you, and the good people around you, your good friends, and your family as well. So stay blessed, guys. Stay chasing, stay successful, stay believing, stay consistent, and definitely and truly, you definitely get that big break, and you definitely be successful, because I'm rooting for you, and I know you guys are rooting for me as well. One love, bless up. Shout out to you guys, because are the VVIPs, and I'm not playing. Love you guys. I love you. Please say it back. Please say it back. Please say it back. All right, I'll assume you guys have said it back. Thank you. I love you, but God loves you more. Bless up, guys. God bless you. See you tomorrow, Friday, on my channel. Same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Let's just have fun. Let's just vibe. Fun Fridays, every Friday. So thank you guys for coming through today. I really do appreciate wherever you're watching from, wherever city, wherever your location. Shout out to you. I would have loved you guys to leave your flags on the comment section, so I can give you guys a shout out. But notwithstanding, I say I appreciate it with everything in me, and from my heart I say thank you, and from my heart I say God bless you. This is Coda, and this is Livestream Day. Tab love. Stay blessed, guys. Stay safe. One love. Peace. See you guys tomorrow, because right now I'm outside. All right, guys. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Bless up. One love. Peace.